live.
Great.
And where's Will? We're really excited to be here this afternoon. I want to welcome everyone to this live stream class. I'm joined by Mike Zakarian and Jeff Walsh. We're members of an improv trio called Serious Prov, and we do non-comedic trio improv, and we're joined by one of the legends, honestly, of the improv world. He's the former artistic director of Improv Boston, the current artistic director of the Florida Studio Theater down in Florida. And this fall, he's going to make his triumphant return to the Northeast and serve as the artistic director of the Improv Asylum in both their New York and Boston locations. We're really thrilled to have Will Luera here with us this afternoon. Will, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us and taking the time.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to be here. Very excited to be working with you guys.
Yeah, we're excited too. We're focused on improving our relationship-based improv.
Okay.
And, we know a lot of improv teams obviously are comedic, and we like to consider ourselves sort of a dramatic, serious, even life-changing, if you will, improv trio.
Okay.
And we're struggling with this new form of doing improv online, and doing grounded improv scenes online, and we're hoping you can help us with that today.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that sounds great. All right. I mean, I'd like us to just jump into like a quick little montage of scenes, and then kind of start there, so can just sort of just give me an idea of how you guys work together, and then I'll give you guys some exercises to go from that from there.
Great.
But you know what? Just to kind of I haven't worked with you guys in a while. Conor and Mike. Jeff, I just met. Tell me a little bit about you guys. Conor, let's start with you.
Let's see. I'm in my 40s, and I like I like museums. And art that I see in museums inspires my style of improv.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And I've studied improv previously at Improv Boston.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely trying to get a sense of who you were as an improviser. That last little bit helped.
I'm very museum inspired.
You're right. No, I remember that from your days in Boston. Thank you. Mike, how about you? How have you been? And what do you give me a little bit on you?
Yeah, I've been pretty good. I've been in New York for the last 6 years or so. Originally from Boston. I'm big into Equinox now. Do a lot of like Equinox-based stuff. And it's kind of gotten so involved in that culture that it's kind of like bled into my comedy, or like lack there, like serious improvising and stuff. Not necessarily weightlifting based, but just kind of the smell of like walking into Equinox. That eucalyptus mint that's kind of infused my life, which has been pretty cool.
I thought you meant like the celestial event of equinoxes, but you mean
No, I don't believe in that at all. I mean, specifically the gym.
Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Excellent. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. How about you, Jeff?
Mike, just a quick technical note for you, Mike. It looks like your headphones are broken. Did you need to?
No, these are.
I'm sorry. Did you need new head? I just want to make sure you're all set for this. They look like. Did someone step on your headphones?
No. It's this new technology. I actually learned about it from the people that were working out in the gym at Equinox.
Okay.
But they're wireless.
I'm sorry. I'm new to tech also, so I'm sorry.
Thank you, Conor. Thank you. Jeff.
Hi. Hey, guys. I'm Jeff. I've been doing improv for just a little while. I studied at UCB New York, RIP. And, I auditioned for house teams there 3 different times, and I didn't get a call back. So I figured that funny probably wasn't the way to go for me. That serious, I could definitely make people not laugh. So I figured that this was the perfect opportunity for me. And I met Conor because we're both in our 40s.
Okay. All right. That's why you met. Got it.
Just throwing that out there. I'm not in my 40s.
Oh, thank you.
Jeff, looks like your headphones are good.
Yeah, my headphones are good. Thank you, Conor.
And Will, are yours broken, or do you have the same?
I have the same as Mike.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right.
Thank you. So why don't we, Connor, why don't we do this, or guys, why don't we, serious problem, gentlemen, why don't we start with this? I will tell you guys we're all familiar with a montage of scenes like Armando Ascat style. So I'm just going to start with a very, very quick story, something really short, and then you guys will then run with it from there. All right. And then
Scenes inspired by your story.
Scenes inspired by my story. And if now we all know this is a new medium for us. This is all brand new. So if you want to do a tag out, you'll verbally say tag out. If you want to sweep, you'll verbally say sweep. Yeah. I mean, you could, if you want to actually physically do it, that's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Just give us a name, maybe like I'm tagging out Mike or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, great. All right. So let's do a quick little story then. Let's see. You were talking about the gym, going to the gym, Mike, right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a quick little story here. When I still lived in Boston, I used to go to Planet Fitness all the time, and I'll never forget. Like one time, I mean, I would go all day, every day. One time, I went in sub-zero weather, and I used to run there. And so I ran in sub-zero weather. I used to go at 6 a.m. I would go. Got there, took a shower, and it wasn't until after I took a shower that I realized that I did not bring a change of clothes with me. So I took my shower, I got out, put my gym clothes back on, and then ran wet and sweaty or whatever back home, which was like a 10-minute run, but still, it was a memorable visit to the gym. So there we go. Now you guys know what you'll take that, deconstruct it however you want, and then let's do some scenes. All right.
Okay, great.
Begin.
I'm sorry to tell you, we have to take your foot off. Your foot has frostbite. It's got to go.
You have to take it off. I'm only gonna have one foot.
Yeah, we're gonna amputate that foot because the weather was just too cold. You know, most people were inside. You came here for medical advice, but I'm going to give you a little life advice. It's what I do on the side as your doctor. And, you should take better care of yourself. Now you're going to have one foot, Randy.
Do you always give that kind of advice to someone after the traumatic thing has already happened? Because I think what would be more beneficial is if you gave that advice before I was going to lose my foot.
Well, hindsight is 20/20. And so when I do that, I'm always right. And I like being right.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Should I not be here? I have a 2:10 appointment.
No. Please feel free to hang out and listen to this. Maybe you can pick up something as well. So Randy, we're going to take that foot and that's going to save your life.
Okay. All right. We'll stop right there.
Sorry, I feel like I messed that up.
No.
Okay. Well, no, we'll talk about it. Again, this is a new medium for all of us. We're all getting used to kind of playing in this new space. So I'm just going to go ahead and.
It felt grounded. It felt grounded.
It felt for serious prov. It was great. Great start. I thought I saw exactly where Jeff was inspired by my story. Went right to the frostbite scene. Mike, I thought it took a little while for you to build emotionally to actually have a response to. At first, I felt like you were just sort of echoing back what Jeff was saying, but then eventually it started to affect you. I appreciate that. And I was really excited to see where that was going to heighten to emotionally. Connor, don't know where this guy, why he was there exactly.
My character was there for an appointment.
I get that. He said
and
that,
I had wandered into the room. I guess I got in at the wrong time. And one thing that I didn't get to share in the scene is that my character actually had a fungal infection all over his body that he had gotten from a cactus. And I was going to try and sort of use that to infuse my character. And then
that's a lot of premise that you're putting in there, Connor. And it sounds really interesting and funny. I don't know how you were, I'll be honest, like other than filling out the reality of this doctor's office, I have no idea what else you were adding to the scene at that moment. But I think it was funny. Like I would love in another scene, maybe the second or third scene, to see.
You think
this
it has potential?
I do think it has potential,
because I think the idea of a guy who has a fungal infection all over, not just in one localized part of his body, but all over.
A full body
fungal.
full fungal. He's gone full fungal. Yeah.
Full fungal.
Yeah. So I think that has potential.
Really
I don't know
good.
if it had room in this scene though. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, sure. My bad.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Okay, so let's just wipe that one clean. That one's gone.
I just want to say that I love the idea, though. I think that does sound very serious. Like that would be very serious if somebody came in with a full fungal infection, it would be very serious.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going for, right?
Right. Under the tone of the type of scene work that you want to do, addressing a full body fungal infection would definitely be serious.
Yeah, that sounds serious.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's
give it another shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Same monologue. You'll just go for another scene. Here we go. Ready and.
You always work out in khakis? Is that a thing? I've never seen anybody work out in khakis, but you seem to be in khakis right now while you're on the bench press.
Well, something you should know about me. I'm the owner of LL Bean. You wouldn't have guessed. You wouldn't have guessed to see me here. A little bit about me. I had a fungal infection years ago from a cactus. It spread all over my entire body, but it didn't stop me from purchasing and owning LL Bean, the clothing line.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna stop the scene right there.
Thank you.
We're stopping the scene.
Yeah, a couple of things. One thing is that I don't know if we ever. I thought Mike had I could see where Mike's idea came from off my monologue.
Sure.
Right, wearing khakis at the gym. Conor, I feel like you never really were affected by that or addressed that or answered it. Instead, I mean, you said LL Bean, so I get that. Right, you took the khakis.
I was the owner of the company,
and then you made yourself the owner of LL Bean. Still don't know how that has to do with working out with khakis, but that's okay. And then you worked in the fungal infection again, which I thought like you got to let that go. It's a new scene.
I have a question, and it's not really scene related, but Conor, I think your camera's messed up. Something like
oh no, I'm actually trying out one of the filters, and we were actually going to get your take on the snap camera filters. What you think of them? In terms of allowing them to inspire your scene work.
Oh yeah, Jeff. First of all, thank you for bringing that up. I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure if there was something wrong with this camera. But right now for this rehearsal anyway, just no filters. Is that cool?
Yeah, no filters.
Yeah, just no filters. If we're doing serious prov and want to look at like genuine scene work.
Sure.
We're just gonna try to go no filters.
No filters.
Because my character he got that infection. The fungal infection, and so this is okay. I get it. I understand. I don't want to. I don't want to become reliant on the filters.
Exactly. Exactly. Kind of like a lot of at least contemporary improv. Like there's very little costumes and accessories. Right. We kind of rely a little bit more on our acting, Conor. And I know you're a good actor. I've seen you act. Right. I know. Thank
you. Yes. Thank you. I was I was actually in a community college production of Any Given Sunday, which is based on. It's a movie about football, and they turned it into a play about football.
Oh, really?
Did you see that movie? It was with Al Pacino and LL Cool J was in it. Anyway. That's neither here nor there.
Were you about to say that you were the LL Cool J character? Is that what you were about to say?
No, I played. I had a role as who was like a athletic trainer in the movie.
Oh, I see. In the movie,
or in the play that I was in, I had one line. My line was, "Did you need more athletic tape?"
Okay,
that was my line. It was
good.
Anyway. Yeah,
that's pretty good.
All right. So we're gonna continue. I don't know. Do we need a warm up or something? Is that what we need?
That could probably be helpful.
Maybe a little warm up would be good. Yeah, Will, what's a classic warm up that you enjoy?
You know what? Why don't we go with Mind Meld? Do you guys know Mind Meld?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay. All right. So you know how it goes. Like if you well, first of all, let's just start with Conor and Mike. You guys just two random words, and on three you'll say the two random words. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready? Two totally random words. Ready? And 1, 2, 3.
Jelly.
Cactus.
Okay.
All right,
Jelly
good.
and
Okay.
Now, Will, so now we're trying to find the word that links those two words?
Yeah. If you were thinking like of a Venn diagram of ideas, right? The word that kind of links both of those.
Yeah.
And what I want is if somebody thinks they know what that word is, you'll just raise your hand. You'll say 1, and then somebody else says 2, and then those two are partnered up. Okay. So we got jelly and cactus. Okay. Jelly and cactus.
Yeah.
Right.
One.
There we go.
1.
No, one.
And then you say 2, Conor.
1.
2.
All right, good. Here we go. Ready? And 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Sap.
Cactus.
Okay. Oh, you don't know, Connor. This one's on me. Did you say cactus again, Connor?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I
This
like
one's
that
on me.
word.
I know you. I could tell. This one's on me. You don't repeat the words that have already been said. They're out of the. You can't say those words anymore. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we got sap and cactus. All right. Next.
1.
3.
4.
Okay. Fine. All right. All right. Mike and
We're
Craig.
going
Mike,
up in numbers, right?
No, it's always just
sequentially?
1, 2, 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2, 3. All right.
Okay.
But okay. So Mike and Connor, we got sap and cactus. Ready? And 1, 2, 3.
Blood.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Okay, we'll try to stay to one word. Okay. All right. We got blood and welcome to Jurassic Park. Right.
This
who's
is
next?
helping, this is helping me, by the way. This is helping me.
I can tell.
I got it. 5.
6.
Okay. 1, 2.
3. Velociraptor.
Dinosaur raptors.
Okay. All right,
And
Mike.
Will, we can use anything that's generated in this warm-up, we can use in our scenes. Is that right? Because I'm getting ideas.
Okay, sure. You know what? Why don't we roll with that?
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go into some scenes.
Let's go back to scenes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's, you're not gonna have any time to eat that pizza. All the dinosaurs have escaped from here, Jurassic Park. No time for pizza, Dr. Hammond.
How do you expect me to take care of this mess that we've made on an empty stomach? Whoa! Whoa!
It's me,
Whoa!
Henry the
Whoa!
Velociraptor, and I'm here to eat the pizza. Num 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 num.
I'm sorry. I got to stop this for a second.
Yeah.
Will. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Thank you, Connor. I was gonna stop it too.
Okay.
Because Mike.
Yeah, stop, everyone.
Because Mike, that was a drag. I don't know if you know, that was a dragon.
Oh,
It wasn't a dinosaur. It was. There are no dragons in Jurassic Park.
Right. You're right.
That was like
And
an interpretation.
I would also go back to something that was initially stated, which was that also that there were no filters in these scenes, right? Just like there are no dragons in Jurassic Park, there are no filters in any of these
Right.
scenes.
Will doesn't want us. He doesn't want us becoming reliant on filters. He's helping us become less reliant on them.
Right.
I just saw I just saw what it did for Connor when he was the guy from LL Bean. I was like, I mean, that's exactly what I would think that the guy who owns LL Bean would talk and be like. Okay. And I just saw that infused into what he's got going. Like he was just feeling it. And so I wanted to do that too. So I just thought I would just try it like one time.
Could we assume just for this rehearsal that every scene is a brand new scene, a brand new reality, right? Sure. We don't need to carry everything from the previous scenes into the next scene. Sure. Right. It's just a whole new reality. You know what I mean? So like the guy that runs Jurassic Park, Dr. Hammond, is not also the owner of LL Bean, doesn't also have full body fungal infections. You know what I mean? Okay. Right. So we'll just restart but you could definitely use the warm up that we just did as inspiration. Right. Okay. There was a lot of good words that came out of there. And Connor, yeah, I mean, I almost feel, and I don't want to sound like I'm like beating you up on this, right? So I apologize.
No, it's okay. I want constructive criticism.
I almost feel like I don't know what's on your computer, because I don't even know how you guys are putting those things on that you're doing, but it almost felt like you picked a filter ahead of time, and then kind of were like, I want to play with this filter. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's not really improv, right?
Yeah, right. It's like you're planning it. It's more like sketch.
I understand.
Sketch.
Yeah.
I do have a bunch of filters pre-picked out because I'm actually writing a play during this time and I use filters for inspiration in my play.
I see.
It's called fungal infection, actually.
Okay, so this is very much present in your mind, right? Which is probably why it's slipping.
So I got to get
improv.
that out of my mind.
Yeah. Go with the warm up that we did with the mind meld warm up, and let's see where we go. Okay, here we go.
Sounds good.
Let's do another scene.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt your presentation, Dr. Flanders.
No, excuse me. Can I tell you something before I continue with this presentation?
Please,
you're my son. You're my son.
Oh my God, Dad? Dad, can I tell you something? Can I?
Not right now because I'm in the middle of a
With
presentation.
the first pick of the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Dr. Flanders, my dad.
I've been selected to play in the NFL?
You will be starting for the Cincinnati Bengals in the 2020 NFL season.
I have a son and I'm a football player all on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, scene. Okay, Will, I think that I just decided to end that one because I thought that one was good. That one doesn't need notes, right? I mean, that was powerful.
That was very good.
Let's sweep.
I felt it. I was like, I was on the sideline. If that were in front of an audience, I think I'd get choked up. I don't know if I could continue.
Mike, that was a
Jeff,
great move. Mike, that was a great move.
Jeff, what exactly would you get choked up about?
Football would be back, right? And that means that
we beat Corona.
Yeah, that means we beat Corona.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
If football comes back, Will, then this father and son will, there'll probably be like an agent and a player, and this guy will get to give up his doctors and, his doctor's practice.
And you know how we got there? We got there from A to C.
Yeah, we see that. Yeah,
but,
I see what you did there.
Like the stuff that Jeff just talked about, which actually in these days and times I think is extremely relevant. I would love to see a scene about like the first day post-corona, but the scene that we just saw had none of that. It had what I thought. Well, let's go even before the post-corona breakdown that we just had. We had a son fighting his father for the first time in who knows how long.
Powerful.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
But we never even looked into that. Instead, he got drafted by the NFL.
The reason he found him, Will, is because his dad was the first pick in the draft. So maybe the son had ulterior motives. Like he just wanted to hop on that cash train because that guy is going to make a lot of money. He's going to make more money than being a doctor, being the first pick in the NFL draft.
That's true.
Okay. All right.
This is working for me.
And I was in the play any given Sunday.
Yes.
I could, and so you knew how to respond emotionally to that.
Wow.
Not necessarily, but I do know how to kick a football.
And you were wearing a suit, which is what I think most folks at the NFL draft would be. Okay. No problem.
Jeff, I'm sorry. Now, you didn't hear what Will said about try not to be reliant on the filters because it feels like.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Also, one other thing I want to say is I can see we're streaming this live to YouTube. I can see that some people are watching the show. I just want to say to anyone watching the show, if you want to throw in some suggestions into the chat, feel free. We're happy to also take your suggestions as we go. We want this to be interactive.
Yeah, we want it to be serious, though. We want it to be something where people can really think about themselves and the world through our art.
Right.
It's our art that is going to bring that out.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jeff, and that's why I wanted to work with you guys because I knew that the way you raise the art, or the way you want to raise the art, I should say, through helping folks look at themselves more seriously through serious improv.
Yeah. And I just also want to mention a recording of this coaching session will be available for $79.99 on my Etsy page, which I'll share at the end of this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Excellent.
Okay, great. So let's get back into it, right?
Okay, yeah, let's go into it. Do we need more? Do you need more content to work from? Or are you guys ready to go?
I think we're flush. I have also. My emotions are overflowing. They're overflowing.
Start a scene, Jeff.
Okay. Wow. After all this time, Seth, I can't believe that we finally made it out of quarantine.
And sorry, Jeff, am I Seth or is Mike?
I'm throwing it out there. It's like the same way, like when you bring a chair and you stick it out there, someone's going to sit there, Conor. One of the two of you guys are going to be Seth, maybe both.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Conor, that's okay. That is Jeff's full right as the first person on stage. I know we don't have the stage now, but he's throwing it out there for anyone to accept. It looks like Mike, though. It looks like Mike really wants.
No, I was saying not it.
Okay, you're not it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
the last one to do that. So Conor.
Okay, which and Mike, I don't want to call you out on it, but if let's say that Jeff did call you out, you wouldn't be able to say not it, right? You know what I mean? Like
that is true.
You've got to be ready to support, right? And now Well, let's see. Let's see if anyone supports Jeff on this one.
Sure. I'll start a brand new scene. Is that okay?
Brand new scene.
Can I start a brand new
sounds
scene?
good.
Okay.
It's me, Seth. It's me, Seth.
All right, yeah, Connor. We said we're starting a brand new
new
scene.
scene. I'm sorry
New
about
scene,
that.
new
Yeah.
scene.
My set. I'm sorry.
All right.
Also, no.
I'll take
filters,
the. I'll take the filter off.
Yeah, thank you. No filters, please.
Yeah, no filters.
Is it off? I think
It's not off.
I
not-
can't
it's
tell
still
if it's off. It's still on.
It's still there. Yeah, it's like it's dancing on like your chin.
I'm really sorry about that, guys.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Seth, you've done a very bad thing. And it is time for you to pay the price.
Don't make the pickle pay.
Okay.
Make somebody else pay.
Okay.
I'm just
Pickle.
a little pickle. I can't help it that you named me Seth, even though I'm just a pickle. I'm a slimy green pickle.
You and your robot friend took this car for a joyride, and now I have to sentence you.
How did I drive? I don't have feet or hands. Look, I just go this way, and then I go this way, and then sometimes I go up, and sometimes I go down.
Okay.
Edit.
Okay.
Edit. See.
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
that was
guys.
so
That one wasn't
method.
going anywhere. That one wasn't going anywhere.
That was
Yeah,
so
I-
method, though.
That was good.
I'm
I
gonna
knew who
try to,
Seth was, and I knew how I felt about him.
So I'm going to try not to address the filters right now because it happened again. I don't even know if it's intentional or unintentional at this point.
Sorry,
But the filters
I
did-
was trying to get that one off, and I couldn't get it off my thing.
Okay. All right. So once you
I
figure
didn't
out how
know
to take
if
it off,
you'd notice. I didn't know if you'd notice because I felt very connected to the character.
I did notice, but you know what? I have to say, Jeff, I like how you rolled with. You weren't surprised by the fact that your scene partners were now a pickle and a robot.
Mhm.
You didn't comment on it, right? You just sort of rolled right with
Mm.
it. Like this is the
Yeah.
reality I live in, where I am
reality.
a judge, where I judge pickles and robots, and
Right.
that is, and the fact that you didn't call it out as wacky or crazy, you accepted it as this being the world. I really
Right.
appreciated that.
Oh, thanks.
Right?
Will. Thanks.
Now, Mike, I know
Mhm.
that in our world, pickles can't drive cars.
That's right.
But since you chose this pickle, you chose to be a pickle, right? I think you did.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we could imagine a world where pickles can drive cars. Right?
Yeah, I guess just my base reality from the 101 class I took at the Upright Citizens Brigade. It just kind of informed me that the pickles can't drive, you know. And I don't want to be too crazy because I don't know. I don't want to lose the audience with my craziness, you know.
Right. So then maybe next time we don't use filters and you just
Uh-huh.
respond as a human.
And,
That's a good
and
idea.
Jeff, you've
Yeah.
never been in a play, right? I know I
Me?
mentioned the play that I have been in. You've never been in a.
I mean, I was a theater major, and
But were you ever like in a play? Were you ever in a play?
I mean,
Yeah, tech doesn't count, Jeff.
I mean, I think that I have actually been on stage with lines in front of people, but I don't know that it had the same gravitas as Any Given Sunday. So, I mean, like, was it really a play if it wasn't like that? It was just like little things, you know, like Romeo and Juliet and As You Like, things like that, but just like
Sure.
not hard hitting stuff.
Mm.
We have a suggestion.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
do.
roll with our suggestion.
Christine Alexander gave us a suggestion for Road Rage.
Okay.
Road
all right.
rage.
Yeah, we'll take road rage. You
Thank
still
you.
have the dancing robot on your face.
Oh,
now,
I'm
Connor?
sorry, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Here we go.
So
road
our
rage. First
suggestion is Road
Thank you,
Rage.
Christine. Yeah. Here we go.
And then who's going to start? We don't know.
We
We don't know. Whoever wants to take it. I don't want to get to the point where I have to select somebody to go first.
Oh yeah,
I
good point.
trust
good point.
that you guys, with your history of working together, right?
Yeah.
I
So
think I
whoever
got
wants to
something.
go
Yeah, I got
together.
something.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
cool.
you.
I'll do a
And
walk.
again, I've been in a couple of plays, so I'm not afraid to initiate.
Right. Okay.
Something.
You could
Okay.
go ahead and begin whenever you
Right.
want.
I'm sorry. This racetrack is closed due to asbestos. We found
closed. I want to drive around.
there's asbestos all over the track, and your car will slip.
Yum.
Also, the asbestos could get up inside the engine and eat away at the engine, and it's corrosive.
Would you say that asbestos would work on all engines, including mobiles that belong to bats?
I'm not sure.
Like a Batmobile?
I got to be honest with you. Before, let me give you a little background on who I am. Before I owned this racetrack, I was the owner of LL Bean.
Oh, really?
So this is all new to me. But I can tell you something that I learned with khakis is that corrosive is corrosive, right?
That's so true. I use acid sometimes.
Well, what do we have here? It looks like we've got a little jokester and a little beanster, and only one of you is gonna walk out of here alive.
Okay, and I think this is a different scene. I think now we're on to it. Let's.
Can we try to finish this scene? We haven't really finished.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, I know. I'm back.
Stay off my property. It's riddled with asbestos.
Oh, did you say riddle? Like the Riddler? He's a friend of mine. Together we perform capers, except for when the law comes.
This town ain't big enough for the three of us.
How would you like a pair of khakis on sale?
All right. We could stop right there.
We gotta stop.
You guys can take those filters off. That'd be great. No, take the filter off.
Different scene now, or we're done?
No. We're just gonna break that last one down.
That was cool.
Well, sorry.
That was like two scenes in one.
It was. And okay, well, why don't we talk about that? First of all, I was gonna take your car's background that you did, and I was like, okay, that's inspired. He took this race car background, and it was like, okay, I'm a race car owner. And then the Joker arrived, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna roll with this bold character choice. Jeff, I appreciate you embracing the fact that you were the Joker. Then once again, so Conor, we talked earlier about letting just previous scenes go. I don't think we're at a point right now where we could start to do callbacks, right? Or any like weaving through of narratives. So the LL Bean callback kind of just once again came out of nowhere. And then
callbacks.
Yeah, and then Mike came in as the sheriff. And Mike, I understand why you have the Joker here. So I know you should be proud of that choice. We needed a man of the law to confront the Joker. And then at that point, I'm like, okay, we're heightening this tension between these two characters. And then Conor, you switched out. You took us to a completely different scene.
Yeah, I was trying to go back in time. I was it's sort of like the way in Back to the Future, where in the first one, they're in the present, and then by the third, they're in the Old West. That's sort of what I had in mind.
Right. I think what we wanted to do is just let that scene finish.
Okay.
Just let that scene, and then maybe later we could do the Old West scene, and then we still have your full body fungal scene that's out there in the ether of our heads, right? Okay. So don't give up on the scene. Let's finish up Joker. Okay, let's finish up the Joker scene at the racetrack. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not going to finish it now. Right now, we're just going to go through a whole
new scene. We actually got a great suggestion from Anna Weatherwax, who says your suggestion is filter, but you can't use filters when you do the scene.
Oh, okay.
I like the way that she's thinking.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I feel like maybe we've played with the filters a little much.
Yeah, but her suggestion is you can't use the filter.
Okay. Right. It's sort of similar to what I've been saying.
Right.
But
she said it.
That's true.
Okay, let's give that one a shot. Let's give that one a shot.
The suggestion is filter, but you can't use filters.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't really look like that in person. They do a lot of filters on my photos, so this is what you get.
Good. Okay.
Will, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead, Mike.
Should we stand over here?
I felt like I gave a pretty committed performance there with that initiation, and then I felt immediately unsupported.
You're right. They threw in the filters.
They threw in the filters, but then not only did they throw in the filters, they didn't do anything.
Yeah, I want to say anything. I would like to interject, just because I feel like I'm personally being attacked here, which is I was not in the scene when I used the filter. So technically I didn't break the trust of our audience who asked us not to use a filter.
So that's interesting.
I was absolutely on the back line when that happened.
Okay. By you not saying anything means that you're still on the back line or sideline.
Yeah. And that
even though you're trying on different filters.
Just in that instance. Because
Conor,
earlier when I called for Seth, Mike didn't come out. That's all.
Oh my goodness.
God, Connor, we can't hear you. What's that?
I think his earphones are broken.
And that's the sort of what Stanislavski was, I think, really trying to say was use your own experience. Sorry, was I muted?
You were muted. And your mustache just curled, which is
sorry. I was talking about Stanislavski method. That's okay. I'll send you guys the recording. Okay. Sorry, Mike. I'm sorry if you didn't feel supported in that scene.
Yeah, me too. I apologize.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It happens. At least it's a rehearsal, not a show.
Yeah, at least no.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, we're close to winding up our time here, but let's see if we can get a couple more scenes in.
Sure.
A couple more scenes. If anyone wants to throw in any more suggestions, please. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, and you could start like something nice and serious.
Nice and serious, guys. We can
since
do
that's
this.
our goal here to do some serious.
And
work,
Will, again, we really appreciate you taking the time to work with us. We know you're busy, and you know, we really appreciate your help.
Yeah.
No problem, Connor. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then Mike, I just wanted to make sure, just for Mike, have you been in any plays like me or no? I'm just
not in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this an important thing for you, Connor?
I want to get to know Jeff and Mike better if I'm going to be on a team with them. But you know what? We can do that offset. Let's get another scene. How about?
Okay.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I can't believe that there's finally a place for us dinosaurs to be together.
Scene. Hey, Will, you know what I was just thinking, and again, anyone wants to throw in suggestions, we can use them. Will, do you know what a slacker is? The improv form?
Oh yes, the improv form slacker.
Just continuous tag outs. Why don't we close out with a slacker?
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
And right, that can give Will, and Will can just see how we do on the fly without any notes or side coaching. Let's see if we can do this, guys.
Okay. All right. I'll make notes on my own. And then maybe we'll address them at next week's rehearsal.
Okay, great.
We got a suggestion.
What else do we have?
We got a suggestion. Let's use the suggestion.
Yoga mat.
Yoga mat. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Serious stuff.
Serious stuff, guys. No filters. Let's show Will what we've learned.
Okay. Doctor, I went to yoga the other day and I came home with a fungal infection.
What?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere, huh?
The fungal infection's everywhere. And
excuse my my medical assistant here. His headphones are broken. Today's his day off, but his headphones. He came in to get his headphones fixed.
Sure. Well,
tag out.
I'm just here for the 2:10 appointment.
No, you're the medical assistant. You're the tag out Jeff. Tag out Jeff. I can help you fix those. Have you seen the movie Star Wars? I was a Jedi Master.
Oh my goodness, you can fix my broken headphones? If you fix my broken headphones, that could fix my life.
It looks like someone chopped off the cord part and all you have are the little buds.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Tag out Mike. Tag out Mike.
Okay, fine.
All of the Jedis who have passed from other movies have come together to support you, Yoda.
I'm not Yoda.
Oh, no.
I'm Tron.
You're Tron.
I'm stuck inside a computer.
Tag out Jeff. Oh no, tag out Jeff. Here we go. Hey Tron, you owe me some money, man. You didn't pay up on the bet when you bet on the horsies.
Tag out Tron. Tag out Tron.
You're tagging me out?
Tagging out Tron. So you want your money? You want your money?
Yeah.
Here's your money. Yeah.
Whoa.
Here's your money.
Whoa.
Grab your money.
Whoa. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get that money. I gotta get that money.
All right. There you have it. You got that money.
Yeah.
Tag out. Tag out, Mike. You can't have any of my pizza. I know you. I can tell how hungry you are because you're licking your lips.
Look at my lips.
You can't have any of this.
Listen, that pizza is up for grabs. I paid my fair share. And
I'm here for the 210 pizza.
it's pizza time.
You better get your headphones fixed before you try and get any of my pizza. Wait, now, guys, now hang on. Hang on now. I just looked on the suggestions. Christine Alexander wrote message retracted.
I think she wrote something else and then she retracted,
She retracted it.
Message,
So but why don't we just take retracted?
Yeah, I agree.
Just use that.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
I'm sure that what she said was very nice.
You guys care if I bring my my cat to the office?
No, I love cats.
Yeah, I'm a big cat fan too.
Yeah, I love cats, but I should tell you if I get too close to them, I'm allergic.
Tag out. I'm tag out myself. I'm tagging out myself.
Help.
All right. Hey, you look a little blue. All right.
Oh, I'm glad that's the key. If someone says I look blue, I go from freezing to cool.
You're Mr. Cool, are you?
I'm Mr. Cool. That's me.
You can join my evil people. We're going to get that Batman. You like Batman? Are you a Batman fan?
No, I hate Batman.
Me too.
Because Batman thinks he's above the law. And you know who the law is? It's me, baby. I'm the law.
I'm also the law.
I'm the law.
Together, we're law and order. Bum, bum.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bum,
Produced by Dick Wolf.
Dick Wolf.
Tag out. Actually, tag out both you guys.
Okay.
It's Valentine's Day. I'm gonna get my loved ones something from LL Bean, I think.
Okay.
Redacted. Whose dog is back? Someone's dog. Guys, we said no pets. Someone tag me out.
I can't tag you out because I'm the dog catcher. And I'm here to catch the dogs.
Someone in the chat suggested Will's rate just went up to $100 an hour.
Listen, this is what I want to say, Will. We wouldn't have had Will come out. Somebody with Will's resume, we would not have him waste his time here if we weren't serious about what we were doing. If this was some sort of weird bitch show, some sort of like one-off garbage dump of improv Zoom, we wouldn't be wasting Will's time. So, okay. All right. Will's time just went up. He's creating three future superstars.
It's true.
And let me tell you something else. I'm going to tell you two things. One, we're paying him a lot more than $100 an hour to do this. And two, Will, I'm wondering if you take, so I know some people take like Apple Pay and Facebook Pay. Do you take MySpace cashier checks?
Yeah, Will, here, come get some money. Come get some money, Will. Get all the money, Will.
And let me just say, if we were to rank coaches of all time right now, I would just say with the first pick of the improv coach draft, the serious boys select Will Luera.
Oh, well, thank you so much, guys. I made a lot of
scene. Oh,
okay,
right.
Good. Connor, that was the best editing you've done the entire show. I just
that was good editing?
That was good editing.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you still have that dancing thing on your face.
That's funny because I deleted this filter from my. I'm sorry, guys. I actually deleted it. I must have I might need to restart my Snap camera.
All right. So, guys, I've taken notes that we can work on for next week.
Great.
All right. So I'm just gonna send them over chat now.
Whoa. He's in the computer.
No, that's not right. Hold on.
Wait, is Will doing filters?
Well,
Will's doing filters.
Well, we said no filters from the beginning.
That's a little unprofessional.
All right. You know what, guys? We'll keep this up. We'll follow it up next.
What is that? So you're like in some grass? I don't even get that.
I'm inside. Yeah, I'm
high
like
right now.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like you shrunk and you're in the grass.
Oh, you want to see hi? You want to see hi?
Whoa.
Whoa. That's how high.
Whoa.
Thank you, Jeff. Guys, this was a good first rehearsal.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully get through a whole scene next week.
Yeah. Will, nice to
Yeah.
meet you. Nice to
Nice to meet you too.
Connor, nice to meet you too. Mike, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to
Great
meet you
working
guys.
with you guys. And
Great
guys, I'm
working with
doing
you.
a table read of my play that I'm in any giving Sunday. We're doing it on Zoom Premium this Thursday at 2:15 in the afternoon. And the
Okay.
password is Al Pacino.
Okay.
Can't wait.
That's
I'd
great.
love to have people come check out this table reading.
Great.
Great. That's
Can't
great.
wait.
Okay. Will, thank you so much. And thanks to everybody out there that tuned into this masterclass from one of the great directors of the improv world.
Yes.
And I'll leave this up on my YouTube page for a little bit if anyone wants to take notes. And again, the recording of this is available for $79.99 on my Etsy page. And thank you all so much.
All right. Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
you know, I'm new to tech and I got to figure out how to stop live streaming this. And Mike, can you make sure to update your availability on the Google Calendar for
Yeah,
for
doing it
future
right now.
rehearsals?
Just send me what I owe